Okay, yeah, let's read this article. This is from The Verge right here. Nintendo is making a live-action Zelda movie following the huge success of the Mario movie. Nintendo is now planning to make a film based on The Legend of Zelda. This is from an Andrew Webster here. Nintendo's foray into movies isn't stopping anytime soon. The company has confirmed that it's working on a live-action adaptation of The Legend of Zelda. The movie will be directed by Wes Ball, best known for the Maze Runner trilogy and the upcoming Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Zelda creator Shigeru Miyamoto will serve as a producer, much as he did on this year's animated Super Mario Bros. Movie. He will be producing alongside Avi Arad. This is Miyamoto. I have been working on the live-action film The Legend of Zelda for many years now with Avi Aradson, who has produced many mega-hit films. Miyamoto said in a statement posted on X, formerly Twitter. We might be waiting a while for the movie, however, Miyamoto said. It will take time until its completion, but I hope you look forward to seeing it. While there aren't many details on the movie itself, Nintendo says that it will be co-financed by itself and Sony, with Nintendo footing more than 50% of the bill. I'm still surprised that Sony, I mean, I guess they might as well, you know, they're cashing in on that. But with them working together like this, do you think it's ever possible Zelda will come to a PlayStation console? I would love it if I could play Zelda on a PlayStation. Never say never. Exactly. That's my thought process on it. Cross on that cope again. All right, whatever. Now, the announcement comes at a pivotal time for Nintendo as the company has made its ambitions to become a broader entertainment company clear. That includes not only the Super Mario movie, but also a line of theme park attractions. This year also saw the release of the latest major entry in the Zelda series with Tears of the Kingdom. It was such a good game. I still believe it's going to be Game of the Year. We'll see what plays out. By producing visual contents of Nintendo IP by itself, Nintendo is creating new opportunities to have people from around the world to access the world of entertainment which Nintendo has built through different means apart from its dedicated game consoles. The company said in a statement about the Zelda film, by getting deeply involved in the movie production with the aim to put smiles on everyone's faces through entertainment, Nintendo will continue its efforts to produce unique entertainment and deliver it to as many people as possible. It was previously rumored that Nintendo was working on a live-action Zelda series for Netflix, though that project never came to pass. I'm curious, would it have been a series then if it was going to be for Netflix, or like it still would have been a movie? Okay, so first up, we need to acknowledge the fact that there have been live-action films for the past really just decades from animes that have just been terrible. I still remember the first time I saw Dragon Ball and I was so excited. It was the live action. It was awful. Attack on Titan, same scenario. In the world of live action films, I'm really having a hard time remembering where we saw success. Where have we truly seen success? Everyone's saying Avi Arad is a terrible producer. What did he produce? Oh, One Piece. Yeah, I have not seen One Piece. I heard it was really good. I need to watch it. Last of Us. You're right. You're right. All right. Maybe it's the old live action adaptations that were so bad, right? And perhaps it could really work here for Legend of Zelda. I thought the animation style from Mario was really, really good. And that's what they're basing their success on is on Mario. And I feel like going that direction with Legend of Zelda would be good. But at the same time, I do have to wonder. I'm intrigued. I'm curious. Like, what could we do here with a live action Zelda? A live action Link? Who can play these characters? Who can nail these characters? Animation wise, it's not like things inside of, you know, the universe of Zelda is too crazy outside of like when you start talking like Ganon and stuff, right? Bruh. Chris Pratt, guys, come on. Are you guys for real? Here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing. You know, you're going to have actors here play these characters, it being a live action, but Link is that strong silent type. I mean, let's be for real. Does Link ever even talk? He grunts a lot. Link grunts a lot. He pretty much just kind of like, you know, especially when he's with Zelda, you know, he's just kind of like following her lead on everything. Neither did Mario. That's true, but they took a comedic approach with Mario. And it was animated, right? I don't see how you can have you could have a fantasy inspiring world with the Legend of Zelda. I don't know if we can necessarily have that. You can have cutesy stuff, but as far as like that comedic approach, I think they did a great job at Mario of showing like what his voice actually sounded like. versus what he sounded like in the commercials and stuff, right? They did a really good setup with it. Mario was fantastic. I don't really know how they're going to do that here with Zelda. Zelda's tone is too serious. This is way too serious. But, you know, who's to say you can't, like, fully flesh out Link? And the other question we have to ask is, what is the setting going to be? Right here, it says, based on the Legend of Zelda. What are we talking here? Ocarina of Time? Breath of the Wild? You know, which one of the games are we basing this off of? Maybe it's just going to be its own story. That's true, too. It could just, that's probably what's going to end up happening. So here's the thing. The movie will be directed by Wes Ball, best known for the Maze Runner trilogy and the upcoming Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That sounds promising. You also have Zelda creator Miyamoto, who will serve as a producer. He'll be producing alongside Avia Rad. So you guys did not talk favorably about this guy. Okay, Avia Rad, is this the same guy here? Israeli producer, CEO of Marvel Entertainment, who produced dozens of Marvel films, including the X-Men trilogy, Daredevil. Is this him? Really? Spider-Man trilogy, Blade Trinity, The Punisher, Ghost Rider. He's literally the worst when it comes to anything. You don't want him attached to shit. Hold on. The X-Men original trilogy I thought it was pretty good. Daredevil, yeah, pretty good. I like Daredevil. Hulk. But hold on. He now produces several Spider-Man films for Sony, including Venom, Into the Spider-Verse, and No Way Home. What are y'all talking about? Into the Spider-Verse was fantastic. Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's some misses here. I don't know this guy. I'm just saying. I will say this. It's going to crush my soul if this movie comes out and it's terrible. I still think, like, an animated film similar to Mario would have been better here. But, you know, I think that this is... I think a live action could work. I think if they nail the fantasy elements and they also nail, like, because there's a level of spookiness and, like, just darkness that the games does a good job presenting, but the live action film is going to have to really capture, especially, like, going deeper and encountering Ganon and stuff. Like, dude, it's creepy. I mean, I'm sitting there playing at like 30 frames per second, 720p on my damn Wii, and I'm like, this is kind of creepy. But the live action is going to have to just take that to the next level. And again, I do agree that it's probably going to be in its own new settings, right? But, you know, they're going to have to really nail down the characters. They're going to have to really nail down the actors to choose here. I still don't know off the top of my head. I just asked who could play Link. Some of you comically said Chris Pratt. Others said The Rock. No way in hell could they play Link, all right? Unless we're talking about a troll film. But also for Zelda. Like, I'm sitting there wondering who could for real play Zelda? Who could portray this level of thickness? Margot Robbie? No. Scarlett Johansson? I don't know. It's gonna have to be somebody, because, like, when I look at Link and I look at Zelda, I mean, they're very youthful characters. Tom Holland? I mean, actually, though, I mean, kind of. I mean, you may be able to make it work with Tom Holland, but I'd be curious to see who else they could do. Okay, some of you saying that this guy should play Link. Yeah, actually, probably could. Emilia Clarke. I don't. For Zelda. I mean, actually, you may be onto something, guys. All right, well, look. I'm just gonna cast my vote in here. This is who I believe should be Link. You can agree or disagree, but I feel like he would really nail it. You know what I mean? He just would kill. I just completely misspelled his name there. Hold on. I completely forgot though. Actually, how could I forget? This is peak Link right here. All right, well, guys, either way, we're getting a Zelda live action film. I definitely think it's gonna be something that is either gonna be extremely successful or an extreme flop, as most live action adaptations often are. I'm excited to see what plays out. I hope it's good though. Like, I'm such a big fan of Zelda. It needs to be great. I'm also curious to see what their take is on a character like Link, who literally says nothing. You know, what are we gonna start off with? Is this gonna be based solely around him and, like, you know, him coming to Zelda, or are we gonna base it around more of Zelda and Link just kind of that character that, you know, shares the screen with her at times, when the focus should be more on Link there. But we'll see what plays out with that.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.